Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is an energy update. Ooh, that card wants to come out. I'm taking it. Let's see what's coming in. Yeah, 7 of Cups, 10 of Cups, nice. Someone here sees opportunity for happiness. You betcha. Ooh, this is someone who's taken a little pause. This is someone who's likely checking someone out and they see opportunity, but they are looking at things from a couple different perspectives. Yeah, somebody wants to, there's opportunity. This is a person who wants to, oh, they don't want you to get away. Some of you may have several opportunities coming in. If you've been getting yourself out there, people checking you out, you might have 2 here. But this is somebody who's just kind of following their heart. They just kind of go with the flow. But this is someone taking decisive action. It's someone who doesn't want someone to get away. And we have a lot of desire and a spark. Oh my goodness. The fire is lit. Looks like some of you got a new flame coming in. Ooh. I see something else here. If some of you had a person here who treated you like an option, chances are you're looking at things from a different perspective and getting out there. Yeah. Ooh, you've got an Emperor coming in here. This is someone who sees opportunity. They know a good thing when they see it. Oh, this is nice. Oh, this person's emotionally available too. Oh my gosh. Wow, this is a new person. Some of you got a new flame coming in. Yeah, this person's actually stable too, very stable. They're kind of seeing the bigger picture. Looks like this is just someone getting themselves out there again. So it's possible that this is someone who's ready for new. I mean, look at that beautiful energy. I feel like you probably know who this is. If you don't, there's a spark and there's desire. This is someone who doesn't want someone to get away. Yeah, but if you have someone who treated you like an option, you're probably the one that got away. But you got a new flame. Yeah, someone was dragging their feet when they should have. This person here, I feel they're taking decisive action because they know a good thing. They see opportunity. So they're just in that energy. Yeah, I think it's just somebody who doesn't want you to get away is the bigger energy. But yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, I feel like this is someone feeling very positive. They're hoping for the best. Just go with the flow. But if you have someone who was dragging your feet, you may have just decided to get yourself out there and you've got, like I say, it's a new flame. But this is also a person. This energy is also about being sincere. Okay? So this is an energy of someone who feels positive. They feeling there's some sort of victory. But I also feel, see, some of you actually have, this is someone coming after you. I mean, if you have a person where they were dragging their feet and you're no longer giving them attention or they weren't giving you any, this is what's coming in. I mean, to me, it just looks like you are the one that got away from someone, but it's not this Emperor. No, this is a new energy. Yeah, you've got new. Let's have a look. They are assessing the situation, though. They are assessing this. They're looking at it, feeling very positive that this could go the distance. But it's, you know, there's still a little uncertainty with that, whether it will or won't. But this is really a person who's thinking very positive. They're coming into this seeing that this could be successful and it could go. And it could be someone's checking you out, too. Their first impression was happy. Like this could be someone's just first impression. So if they are moving a bit slow, it's possible because of that first impression. Yeah, I mean, the first impression is spark desire. I feel like you've checked each other out. Some of you definitely have a couple people, though I can see it. But like I say, I feel like the new flame here. I mean, it's an Emperor. This is someone who's emotionally available. Yeah, there's a lot of interest, too. Yeah, there's interest here. So it's about investing in this. Yeah, see the desire, the spark, you've checked each other out. The fire's lit. Nothing's stopping this now. Yeah, see the bigger picture. So 2 people getting out there. It's about being open emotionally, putting all the cups on the table, but it's all about the future. This is someone who feels very positive, happy about the future. Yeah, they're not afraid of wearing their heart on their sleeve here, I feel, either. They will show interest, but it's also someone looking to see if, I think they're looking to see if maybe you're interested in them or if you're interested in someone else. They're kind of, and I do feel it's about being sincere. I don't think this is someone who's going to rush because they want to go with the flow. But if you had a person here who, like I say, I still feel that vibe of someone, you're the one that got away. But the interesting thing about this person, how they use that energy, is decisive action so you don't get away. Yeah, they know exactly. Yeah, you can see some of you have a situation where someone probably didn't have your best interest at heart. But this is two people checking each other out. There's this mutual energy. So some of you definitely, I feel, things didn't turn out expected with one person, and it could be them who had a couple of options. They get chased maybe because of what they can provide, but it didn't go the distance. I wouldn't be surprised if it's them in that, but because it is a person who's ready for new, ready to get out there. But I'm loving the star because it shows there's a lot of hope. Yeah. But someone here was dragging their feet. See, things not turning out as expected. It didn't go the distance. This person feels like this could go the distance. Yeah, whoever they are, I feel it's a new flame. Yeah, someone has ghosted someone. See, there was lack. One of these situations lacked. So some of you had a person here who's dragging their feet, lack, negative. Maybe they felt they couldn't provide or give you the attention you wanted. Their pride may have gotten in the way. Whatever may have happened. But this energy of this lack is all being left behind because this is someone's feeling very happy, very hopeful. They're very much focused on that Ace of Wands, the desire. Yeah, this is someone who I feel knows you've checked each other out. Wow, yeah, this is definitely an energy of someone coming in right. See, this is beautiful because it's about harmony between two people. See, there was something lacking, I feel, with another person, lack of action. But this is also sometimes people who have everything they need, but often are just lonely. So you can look at it that way. But definitely for those of you where someone's ghosted you, ignored you, or they're dragging their feet, where you see it's not in your best interest, just letting it go. But this is where things are about to get real. So tell me about the star. Yeah, and it could be a person who looked at the reality of the situation. They couldn't provide, or maybe they felt you weren't the right person. But this is about harmony being restored in your love life. This is someone who comes in right too. Really nice. This literally could go the distance. Yeah. See, going down a different path. See, someone's being left behind here. It's a person being left behind because of their lack. If you had someone who ghosted you, or just, like I say, they were dragging their feet, they left you alone. See, this is often someone leaving someone alone too long. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's all about taking that decisive action. Yeah. So there is definitely that energy of 3. Someone is being left behind because they're dragging their feet. Oh, they're more focused on their money. They're chasing success. I think it's just what you have. I feel what's being left behind is somebody who has probably had a lot of relationships that don't go the distance. Because of that, focus on money and their own success. See, they're not doing anything. They're leaving someone alone too long. And maybe that's what's happened. You have a person who didn't give you any attention. They left you alone, feeling lonely. Yeah, nice. But this is beautiful. There's good news here. I like this. This is someone around you. Definitely someone around you. Yeah, they are probably maybe a little different than your usual type. But there's something there's harmony. See, when you see that, Temperance is a little step back, looking at things different. See, trying things different. But it brings harmony when two people are just a little bit different. It creates balance between two. So they're probably a little different. Yeah. Well, they're definitely someone who's not afraid of putting themselves out there. I mean, they're very positive. So you're leaving behind this lack of negativity. I think you just got a person here who just feels that to me, it's someone who leaves someone alone too long. They don't give them any attention. It's why I feel this person here that you're leaving behind doesn't have decent relationships because they leave their person alone too much. They're busy chasing their financial success. See, it's about not being a partner. Somebody wasn't being a partner. Yeah, this is someone looking for a partner. Look at that. You're about to receive. This is letting someone know you're open and available. See the King and Queen of Cups. These are two people who are aware that you're both. There's desire. There's the spark. If it hasn't happened yet, again, the message is get yourself out there. Let go of your pride and let people know that you're available. It really isn't that hard. Don't waste time. Just get out there and let people know, hey, I'd like to meet somebody. I'm tired of being by myself. You know, maybe that's is what's happened here. Someone's definitely let go of their pride. But what I feel is we got two people who are going to fill each other's cups here. You're going to fill each other's cups. You're going to provide for each other what you need. Where this lack is someone who did it. They left someone alone. It's being left alone too much. It's a person who's not really that committed. But I love this so much. Yeah, you've got someone going to reach out. You're about to receive. But I feel some of you are no longer going to be reaching out to someone else if you have been. But I feel like you're about to receive. It's a little test. Do you want to go out? I think this person's probably a little lonely too. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I see the two of you definitely reciprocating here. You're going to reciprocate. Yeah, this person could be quite generous too with their feelings, emotions. Wow. Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles. Why is it here? Yeah, so someone who knows what they want. See, this is about going after what you want. See, some of you are probably did this. You probably let go of your pride and let someone know that you were interested in some way. It can be subtle, a little test. It can be a little hint. Whatever you do. But this is someone who knows what they want. Yeah, some of you are no longer talking or giving to someone else. You're no longer feeding their ego. You're also letting go of your own, because this is why I feel. I wouldn't be surprised this person too, but there's interest. See, it's about investing emotionally. There's desire. Yeah, it's all about the spark. Yeah, the curiosity. Yeah, they want to know. This is how you're going to know. This person's going to want to know everything about you. They're going to want to know everything. They want to learn about you. It's when you do that, you let someone know you're available, then they become curious. And that's what happens. See, now they want to know. They're not going to deny themselves this opportunity. No, they're going to take decisive action. And basically, it's just this person seizing the day. They're seizing this opportunity. But I feel like it's the feminine who has. If you are feeling a little bit bold, okay, feeling a little bit bold here, someone's not giving you any attention. They're leaving you alone. Yeah, some of you could be getting unwanted attention too from someone that you would rather they left you alone. I wouldn't be surprised with that too. Yeah. But this is just somebody going like, you know, kind of like talk to the hand, you know, like, yeah. But I feel this is letting somebody know that you're interested. Now it's over to you. They have to come in. They have to come after you. I don't think there's any chasing going on here. Yeah. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles is out. See, it's all the energies of the Empress going to come out here. I can see it already. This is two people here manifesting the energies, using all their energies to manifest what they desire. This is someone planning, preparing, hoping for the best. So it's about being prepared. See, some of you have been preparing yourself for this. Yeah. Tell me more about the Emperor. The Emperor. Tell me more about this Emperor. Oh yeah, they want to connect. They want to connect. See, they're curious. They want to talk. I bet you they've been talking to people they probably know. Maybe they're going to offer you a little helping hand on something, because this is often someone who needs a little help with something. Nothing major. It's not money, because this is someone who's successful enough. They're chasing success still. They have what they need. They provide for themselves. But this is, I feel, I often see this, someone offering someone help on their home. Now, it could be a work situation too. I don't feel that so much. I need to see the Eight of Pentacles, but Often this is somebody who isn't always just left alone. They often need a little help with something. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles. But this is about partnership, coming together. Definitely it's going to be a friends first. Okay. There's definitely going to be a friends first situation because the Queen of Pentacles is here. Yeah, they're going to offer the Pentacles. See, to me, it looks like offering someone. It could be loneliness, but often it's just somebody offering to help somebody because they see opportunity in it. And it is about sincerity too. See, they're using, the Emperor and the Empress use energies differently. And that's what I feel is happening here. Tell me about Temperance. Yeah, see the way someone conducts themselves? Someone with morals, values. See, you're just, it's about being on the same page, but it's about committing. Expect commitment. If you were disappointed by someone, you never got what you wanted, you can expect something very positive with this person. But it's all about telling you, know your worth and your value. Let this person see that you don't need someone to provide for them, but you want somebody, you want a partner. I think these are two people who lack a partner. I think these are two people who are going to be friends first and help each other out. You're going to learn a lot about each other. See, and just go with the flow. I do think it's going to be a friends first. It's not always with some people. They just rush right into the passion. But no, this is someone doing something different, taking a little slower. See, I feel it's the feminine, trying something different, not chasing, not, because the Queen of Wands will often chase after what they want. But if that doesn't serve, it's try something different. Yeah, I think it's the masculine too, because they're also in that. They're using these same energies. Tell me about the King of Cups. Oh yeah, the sparks lit, the desire. I mean, this is two people who see the bigger picture. See, getting out there again, feeling so happy. Like this is just so much happiness. Beautiful. King of Cups. Yeah, see, it has, yeah, it's all about the dating. It's all about going on a date. See, they're curious. They want to go on a date. This person could live fairly near you. I do see a house, a home that I feel they probably live alone. But this is maybe an invitation to their home. I don't know. Wherever you made this connection, I feel like they're not far away. Yeah, just dating and courting, friends first. This person's got romance on their mind, though. Okay, there's desire for more than just friends. So just so you know, now's a good time with the star to figure out what it is that you want, because it's coming your way. And this person can be quite generous, and they are somebody who is a committed kind of person. Yeah, if you have somebody here who was dragging their feet and there was a lack of commitment, see that lack of commitment some of you have dealt with. This is where you're no longer feeding someone's ego. You're no longer giving them attention. Some of you definitely, I do think we have an Emperor here who gets some unwanted attention. So this is another reason why you don't want to chase. Sometimes it's a turnoff to people, okay, when they get chased because of what they can provide. But it's funny because I almost feel like the tables turn on the feminine. Some of you are getting unwanted attention, possibly as well. But I don't feel that really strong. But it's all about the spark and the desire, this passion, new beginning, this beautiful attraction. The fire's lit. I mean, the sparks are going to fly, put it that way, when you actually come together. And I'm going to tell you right now, they want more than just friends, but they're willing to take it slow. So they're sincere, and they will still make a commitment. That's how you're going to know. Okay? They'll still make a commitment to this. Yeah. All those people with a lack of commitment, see, and this is where you release that, let it go. Yeah, there it is, the start of new. You're about to receive. You're going to receive here. Why? Because you've let someone know you're open. When's the last time some of you actually let someone know you're open and available in a way where you weren't chasing, or in just a subtle way, like a little test, by just dropping a little hint, a little flirt? Just something. Sometimes all you have to do is say something. Like, I'm getting the vibe here. Someone just said, well, The Queen of Cups generally, when the Queen of, or the Queen of Pentacles, when the Queen of Pentacles communicates, it's someone that'll talk about good company, telling someone that they're really good company. You enjoyed their company. There's some enthusiasm with it, you see. So that's also another way to drop that little subtle hint. The Queen of Pentacles and the Empress are often subtle. They don't often make a bold move, but it's bold enough. And the Queen of Pentacles or the Queen of Wands is someone who will literally go after someone if they want them. But you can see, I feel some of you, that something that didn't work. Yeah. For some of you, it just feels like that situation didn't serve. But I'm going to tell you too, anybody who doesn't want to commit and they don't want to spend time with you doesn't deserve your attention. Put it that way. Okay? They have no intention. Often they have no intentions of committing. But this is a person who's committal. Yeah, things. This is someone that sees you in a favorable light. I feel vice versa. Yeah, this is a whole new romantic cycle. I think some of you are kind of aware this person may want more. It is telling you to prepare for that. Okay. Tell me more about the Five of Pentacles. Definitely lack. See, this is no lack of money. There's no lack of money or anything here. It's more like a lack of people who don't want to commit. See, lacking commitment, loneliness. Yeah, so you're both very much aware what's transpiring here. I think it's company, companionship. This is two people I feel seeing the bigger picture, looking at the things lacking in your life. This person definitely wants more. I'm going to tell you, maybe not right away, but they're going to want more than friendship. Because they're looking at love. And I do think that's what's going to happen with the feminine, going to start. I think you're going to fall in love with this person. Yep. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. See, trust your intuition. You know it's coming. You can probably feel it. But I do see someone keeping things to themselves. I do see privacy. This is two people. I think you're going to have an agreement. Just keep it between the two of you. Kind of see where it goes for a little bit. But I'm sensing a lot of privacy. Just your intuition, though. Yeah. See, you're both open to this new. This is all about new. I think the feminine's the one here that's going to be dragging their feet a little bit. I hate to say it, but I do. I feel it just feels like it, you know. And probably because of things that didn't work out as expected, you know, but it is what it is. It's about releasing it. See, this is somebody who's been probably disappointed a lot with people who don't follow through, they never commit, or they ghost, ignore. It's time to let all that negativity go. And I did a reading about this the other day, about letting go of that negative. Look at this. This is beautiful. The sun's shining for both people. There's happiness coming in. So it's about being open to what you're about to receive. It's saying to be open to this. Nice. I got to do the Emperor one more time just because. Yeah, they want to connect. I feel like you've already made a connection. I feel there's already a spark. You've had a conversation, or I don't know, they could be a neighbor or somewhere around you. I get the vibe they're not far away. At least I don't see that. Tell me about this Emperor. The Emperor's ready to take a leap of faith. Oh yeah, they've checked you out. Yes, they're single. They're aware you're single. They're aware you're single, and they are too. So yeah, look at it. It's beautiful because there's nothing hampering the two of you. The only thing that you need to do is to let go of any negative thinking, okay? Because it turns out to be often it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. So if you're always thinking negative, that's how it's going to turn out. So it's about manifesting. You have everything you need to manifest what you desire. We have two people who desire to be happy. And if it is lack and loneliness, or you're dealing with someone who is dragging their feet, like I say, you're literally going to be the one that got away. But the interesting thing is the person who was dragging their feet was very negative, very much focused on money. Yeah, they don't want to, because they don't want to provide. It's someone who doesn't want to provide anything, right? That's why I feel this new person is far more generous. And I feel like you can, and another thing is you can be generous with this person too. They won't take advantage of you. See, some of you have been taken advantage of in the past because you were too generous. And that's the Queen of Cups energy, always giving, generous, right? Bending over backwards to please somebody, cooking for them. Don't do that. This is about the two of you doing these things together. It's what's going to bring you together. But definitely there's this offering a helping hand, helping each other out. Yeah, that's how I feel you're going to spend time together. And I'm going to tell you, like I say, this person expects far more at some point. They're going to be the one that's going to be expecting commitment, because they want more than just friendship. And this person is preparing and manifesting and getting ready to sweep you off your feet. Are you ready? Yep, there they are. See, they're going to sweep you right off your feet, this person. They know exactly what they want and what they're doing and what they're manifesting. Wow. If you've had someone who wouldn't commit, where they were negative, anyone who rushed in and rushed out, any of that, that's what's being left behind. So take care, get out there, be open to this new. I mean, to me, this is just a new flame. It's a new person. Someone you've not spent any time with, other than you've made some kind of a connection. You've checked each other out and you're ready. See, this is someone looking before they leap. See, they're kind of just looking at the situation. They don't want to look like a fool. They want to make sure the feelings are mutual. And I do think that they know. And I wouldn't be surprised they've talked to people, if you know people that know this person. I think you've talked to them. But if you haven't, they're going to make that connection first. And the Emperor's the one who will make it happen. This is somebody who'll just often come right up to you and ask you out. They'll tell you. They're very high vibrational. And they have a lot of energy too. This isn't a lazy person. They're very balanced. They look good. They take care of themselves. They have self-respect. They're going to make a really good first impression. I feel they already did. In fact, I feel both of you. Those of you who've already made the connection. You've already connected in some way. See the spark, the desire. It's like, whew, love it. Take care. Bye for now.